What's happening, guys? So, match preview for tomorrow night's game. Champions League. Arsenal versus RC Lens. Is it going to be revenge or is it going to be repeat? We'll see. Match preview, let's get it. So, we're coming off the back of our 1-0 win at Brentford, which has this fan base quite giddy to the point where it doesn't seem like we've learned from last season. We're hyping being top of the table. It's jarring. I even had a post sent to me from back again on Instagram where it shows DJ Khaled saying about how they don't believe in us, blah blah blah, showing us at the top of the league. And that was the same. I seen the same shit all last season, hyping about being top of the table, which did what for us? So I ain't hyping about being top in all league.
No.
You ain't gonna hear me say, "We're top of the league, man." You know what I mean? Not in the manner of hyping it and we're gonna win the league kind of thing. The only time I mention we're top of the league is when I'm stating where we are, because it's what I do in my match previews and everything like that. I look at where we are on the table, blah blah blah. Anyways, this is about the Champions League match against RC Lens. So, a 1-0 win over Brentford on Saturday assured Arsenal ended the Premier League weekend looking down on the rest, as it was enough to lift them to the summit. The result left boss Mikel Arteta delighted, but he won't be celebrating that win too long, as they've got UEFA Champions League matters to attend to, where they know avoiding defeat against RC Lens will be enough to secure their spot in knockouts. So a win tomorrow night, we're through. And I'll give Arteta credit for getting us through, should he do that. And I do believe that we'll beat Lens tomorrow night, right? While the bookmakers' heavy odds in Arsenal's favour would suggest that should be a mere formality, their head-to-head history against Lens in the Champions League tells a slightly different story. Lost 2, drawn 1. The Gunners have faced no opponent more often in this competition without winning, but with 9 victories from their last 12 European home games, won 2, lost 1, drawn 2, lost 1. There appears no time like the present for Arsenal to end that, and I believe we will do it. We will end it.
Yep.
Lens should make the trip to the English capital in high spirits after a 3-0 win, extended their unbeaten league run to 8 games. They have largely managed to transfer that form onto European front this term. Won 1, drawn 2, lost 1. But a 2-1 defeat in their last Champions League game against PSV leaves them needing to surpass the Dutch outfit's points total due to their inferior head-to-head record, complicating their qualification bid somewhat. Interestingly, Lens have never faced any other English club in the Champions League besides Arsenal, and after coming from behind to win the reverse fixture 2-1, they are eyeing up a group stage double. To do so, they'll have to end a dreadful 13-match winless run away from home in European action, drawn 7, lost 6. But with 4 clean sheets from their last 5 games, they still promise to be a tough opponent. And I tell you right now, I don't think Lens are going to get anything from this game. I'm just going to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be honest. I'm confident enough that Arsenal are going to win this game tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm confident enough. Let's look at the head-to-head between us. First of all, let's go for the last 5 games. Both our last 5 games, right? Our last 5 games, Arsenal beat Brentford 1-0. Then beat Burnley. Before that, we beat Burnley 3-1. Before that, we beat Sevilla 2-0. Before that, we lost at Newcastle 1-0. Before that, we lost at West Ham 3-1 in the Carabao Cup. EFL Cup. Lens' last 5 games, they won 3-0 away from home, won 1-0 at home, lost 1-0 in the Champions League away, drew away from home 0-0, and won 4-0 in a home game. That's their last 5 fixtures. So we've won 3 out of our last 5, lost 2. They've won 3, lost 1, and drawn 1 in their last 5. So head to head, last time we played them was the 3rd of October, and we lost 2-1 at their ground. Before that, 2016, we drew 1-1 at their ground, and then before that game, we beat them at their ground in year 2000, 2-1. And before that, we beat them at Highbury in year 2000, 1-0. And in 1998, we lost 1-0 at Highbury against them. And before that, we drew 1-1 in 1998 at their ground. It was at Wembley Stadium when we lost 1-0. It was at Wembley Stadium in 1998. But yeah. And the year 2000, it was Europa League semi-finals. They were who we knocked out to get to Europa League final, or should I say UEFA Cup final, as it was called at the time, when we lost to Galatasaray on penalties. Because Arsenal in European competitions just can't do it. But yeah, so that's the head-to-head between us. Standings, we're on 9 points, sat top of the table, and Lens on 5 points. So Lens get the win tonight, they'll be on 8 points. And if PSV beat Sevilla, they'll be on 8 points. So then it'll be very close for the last fixture, to which we're playing PSV. But if we win tonight, takes us to 12 points, and then we'll be through. With Lens stuck on 5 points, and then it's just a matter of what PSV do against Sevilla, which will determine if Lens is going to be finishing bottom, possibly or not, and so on and so forth. But all I care about is us, right? I'm going for a 4-1 win for Arsenal. I think it's going to be a case of, I don't think we'll pull up to the Emirates with a stinker. You know what I mean? Judging by our last 2 Champions League home games, to be fair, against Sevilla, we were pretty much how we were in the league. Almost, it was really the PSV one where we were just on it. But I think that's because it's the first game in back in the Champions League kind of thing. But I don't expect us to be pulling stinkers in this game tomorrow night. We know Kai Havertz, he got his goal on the weekend. And obviously it's left a lot of this fan base giddy. So yeah, he's probably earned himself a start tomorrow night. You know what I mean? So don't be surprised if you see him starting. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know what we think we're going to get out of him playing him in midfield. There's more of a reason to play him up front, and I said that even before he scored for us. I was saying that previously. I'd rather him be a number 9 if he's going to play. You know what I mean? But him in midfield just seems like you're just trying to squeeze him in as much as you can. You know what I mean? Now, I expect Raya back in goal tomorrow. Ben White's back. Fit again. He came on against Brentford. But I still expect Tomiyasu to start tomorrow night. The usual suspects, really. Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. Zinchenko better fix up, though. I mean, he may have bailed us out, clearing it off the line, but it was his mistake that led to it. I mean, we do this against better teams, we're getting punished. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that win against Brentford, it wasn't satisfying to the point where it's like, oh, we've turned over a new leaf. No. Kind of thing. The performances are still the same, stinking it out. Can't keep doing that. Midfield. I don't... Because against Brentford, he played Trossard in midfield, right? And obviously, Vieira was suspended. Obviously, he can play this game because it's a European game. So, but I can imagine it would be Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard. and Vieira might come on in the game. I don't think Vieira will start this game anyway. And then the front three, probably Jesus will end up starting up top, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left. I mean, I could see Trossard sitting back on the bench. You know what I mean? Personally, I would probably bench. I'd probably bench Jesus, put Trossard up top, or Martinelli up top, and Trossard on left. That's personally what I do. I don't think we need to start Jesus in this game. I don't think it's that deep like that. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. I think if we don't start Jesus, I don't think it's going to be like the world's biggest crime. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going for a 4-1 win tomorrow evening. I'll do a watch along for it tomorrow evening, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, the match reaction will come straight after. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Champions League, you know, it's a chance to seal, you know, book our place in the knockouts, and hopefully we do it. And I think we will do it, looking at it now. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's it for this match preview. In fact, let me check. One thing I forgot to check is, yeah, so who will and will not play, or should I say who will not play. So for us, it's Partey, Smith-Rowe and Timber. So those three will not play. So yeah. But anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The links are below. I've got Rumble now, and I have a Twitter. So check those out as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.